Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Playing Vi mid lane here against a Katarina inside of a normal game. It looks like most people on the enemy team are gold, and unfortunately I got a kill before I started the video because a Katarina just ran in here and started fighting, so me and Camille, I burned my flash, just jumped on her. Her whole entire other team was bot side, so she ran here alone and died. Although some of these gold players have like 80% win rates. I don't know if that means that they're smurfing or if that means that something else, but we can just jump on Katarina early game. The thing is with Kat is she is super weak early on. All she has is her Q, and it does like no damage at all, and she can't even pick up her daggers very well either because she has to like walk towards them. She doesn't have Shunpo yet, so it means that we can just jump on her whenever we want. Plus, also, when you use a Vi ability and you hit anything, including minions, you give yourself a shield. So, that's another thing. I'm going to use my E on this minion here to actually harass the Katarina. Not sure if you noticed, but it is actually ranged. So, if I can hit a minion, it does a little explosion behind the minion, and I can use that to poke her slowly. Right there, did another 85 damage. You see that she's super low now. We still have Ignite. And she has no flash. Of course, I don't have flash either, but it might be low enough to the point that maybe we can get her. Although I didn't want her to level up, so that's kind of unfortunate. Oh. He's auto-attacked her once. Should be dead, right? Yeah. I'm surprised that she went in. Probably... Katarina's probably not a smurf, but I'll take it. This pink ward should last a while, right? This guy's actually going to step back up to kill it. I don't want him to clear out my ward. If we were more in sync there, we definitely could have punished that, but that's okay. Definitely could have punished him. The thing is about Katarina, the best way to play it is literally only farm. You cannot beat people early on. Of course, now that I'm chunked, maybe she can, possibly. But even then, it's still pretty difficult. She hit me during my shield, so that did literally 0 damage. She, probably has maybe watched another person play Katarina, then wants to play it herself, but in reality, you need to just farm. Just farm, make it to, like, I don't know, a high level, like level 6 or something. Do not fight a fighter early on, because it's not going to work out well for you. Our first item is going to be Essence Reaver. The Essence Reaver is super good because it makes it so we get Sheen proc on our E. The damage behind the E, the explosion, does not get affected by Sheen. It's only the main target. So, we're going to be trying to hit her with it. But, yeah, with Katarina, maybe you can try to fight, I don't know, a Lux if you can dodge her abilities. You can't dodge auto attacks. That's the thing. So, don't ever try to fight people that are good at skirmishing early on with champions that cannot skirmish very well until they reach core items. I would say Katarina is one of those champions where rather than levels are important, which they still are, her item importance is way higher than other champions. Like, her Nashor's Tooth is huge spike. You need to finish the Nashor's Tooth before you really become that strong. I can even stand on top of her daggers. I doubt she will go on me, but she just needs to be far back, wait for the wave to shove, and let it slowly push towards her. Stay out of my Q range. You know, I'm just seeing if she'll ever accidentally step up. You never know. I'm okay with getting hit by this because it deals, like, kind of nothing, so... Shunpo me? He would also go into a big creep wave, so that would also be pretty bad for her. Might be able to use these a little bit. Once again, doing a little bit of ranged harass here. We're just trying to whittle her down. If we can get her low enough, our Ignite is coming back up like right now. What we can do is land one empowered Q and then all in. So, oh my god, I missed it. I think we're still gonna all in though. I'll just ulti. Just flash out. Maokai's bot side, so I should be okay here actually too. There's no way that he can collapse on me fast enough to get me, so we can successfully just leave. The thing is about diving is you want a big wave to be under tower and let them make the mistake. right? She used Shunpo, and that's not a mistake. She needs to dodge my Q, and I did miss, which was my own mistake, but what I'm focused on is letting her use her movement ability. Like, let's say I'm playing versus Ahri. I would maybe just sit under tower, start charging my Q, and don't even use it. Most players would just immediately ulti to panic. It's good to get out that ability before you dive. In this case, Ahri would probably run away, like, because she has 3 dashes. And Katarina obviously doesn't. But we're really, really strong now. I'm just going to clear all this wave. Another thing about Essence Reaver it does give you mana back, so I'm just not going to have mana issues ever. We're going to go for Q max, so... How your Q damage works, by the way, is the more you charge it, the more damage it deals, so I'm always trying to full charge it to get that bonus damage off. Katarina does deal damage now because her ultimate does have really high base, so if I do get CC'd by, like, Maokai, I might be able to get locked down enough that he could go for me. Hey. I was wondering if he would actually hit W on me, and then he would follow me all the way back with my Q. That would have been pretty funny, actually. I'm just going to go for her here, because I have my passive, so the shield is actually huge. Step on it? Oh, dang. I was trying to go for another E hit, but... Okay, I almost have my ultimate again. If we can once again land... Wait, did I not DC? What the hell was that? It's happened to me quite a few times. Well, now we might not have enough mana to do the play anymore because it made me use Q because I was just pressing my keyboard. I thought I DC'd there because I did, but... Oh, nice. Cool. I don't know why she stopped, but because she did... This is giving us an opportunity. All I need to do is land 1 empowered Q. And then we can probably get her. I think my damage is high enough. So, that's the goal. Dude! Oh, I suck. Or she's just really good. I'll take it that she's just a god. I'm gonna just go backwards real fast, just in case Nocturne already targeted me. I had no idea where he was because I wasn't looking at the minimap. You know what? I'm just gonna ult you. Okay, well, she panicked. I got her flash. Oh, she's just dead here. Because she stepped back up, I had enough mana for Q, barely. I didn't even use my E since she flashed away. I was actually... The whole entire reason why I couldn't dive her earlier when I was like, oh no, we maybe missed our opportunity, I guess I didn't mention, was because of my mana. Your ultimate cost 100. A lot of ultimates in the game cost about 100, and I had 200 at the time. So I only could use like Q plus R, and this cost 32, so 200 flat wouldn't be enough. So I always can dive based off of HP of them, but the biggest risk for me at the moment was, do I even have enough mana to do a full rotation to kill her? So, but now we won't have as many mana issues anymore because this does give mana back whenever we use an ability. For instance, our E costs 32 and this gives back 45, so we actually gain 10 mana. And then you can think of it as Q, like now Q only costs 45 because it costs 90, but then I get 45 back. So it will help out quite a bit. Ooh, here comes Katarina to try to get my top laner. We do have extreme pushing powers, so this could be risky, although if they are committing topside, maybe there's a chance that Nocturne actually is coming mid right now. So I'm going to use my Q here to give myself the Sheen proc. We're just paying attention to the Sheen proc. Use my E on the tower. Use it on the tower again. Got 2 plates almost instantly. Right? We get it super, super fast. Oh, Electrocute proc actually did quite a bit of damage. Okay, we took 15 damage. Not bad. From the tower. If we ever crit while using our E, it's going to hit so hard. It's only a 20% chance, though. I had a feeling that she might be here, so that's why I went in. Phew, okay. So that, honestly, probably looked way more simple than it is, but you should think about your own gameplay. Would you have honestly continued chasing after she was, like, under tower and you are too? I would say a lot of players would have backed off. But you have to realize, if you're fed enough, and I know that I'm not tanky, but I do have levels, and she's, I mean, I don't have too many levels on her. But I knew I could tank quite a few tower shots because of my shield and everything. Your denting passive, which is your W, you don't activate it, it's just automatic. That's the circle that goes around things. That gives you bonus attack speed and also shreds armor. And also, when you proc it, it lowers the cooldown of your shield as well. So, I don't know if I hit that versus Katarina or not. I'm actually okay with her jumping on me. She has no ultimate. I actually can probably just kill her. Oh, it's not going to work. I'll just auto-attack her once. I'll die, but I said I could kill her, right? And I'm super low. It wasn't worth it by any means because she was worth 140 gold. Wow, you suck. Yeah, I know, I do suck. Oh, did I not play it perfectly? Besides, like, I can't land Q because she was running away. But, next item should probably be... I was going to build Pulled Crit, so now that we have our thing that's going to help out with mana and burst, now I'm just going to immediately build the actual Mythic, so we're going to go for that next. I'm almost level 11, and that actually increases the ultimate damage by a pretty big margin. It's actually over double. A lot of times, like, ultis scale linearly. Like, as an example, I don't know, I think Lux ult is like 300 damage, 400 damage, 500 damage, right? But for some reason, it scales in a different way with Vi, where it does double, right? It's 170. I know it's 150, and then you add 175 twice, so it's still linear, but I don't know. There's no way this person would jump on me ever. At this point, when I'm full HP, there's no chance at all. I can just go for a little bit of poke. Who sucks? Again? A little bit of poke, just kill her. As long as I can land a fully charged Q, it's probably going to deal enough to just kill them every time. I'm surprised this guy doesn't want to fight me. He has an opportunity to maybe go for a kill. I'll even fight you, dude. Let's see how much I can do. No? Okay. Well, I'll just leave them. I never got my shield there, by the way, so I was going to wait for him to come back in towards me, and then during his next ability, I would shield myself with my E. I did miss my Q, though. Oh, he's rifting. I mean, I'm just going to back anyways. I don't want to die again. Nocturne's pretty fed top. As you can see, his items are very similar to mine in terms of gold spent so far. I'm actually just going to wait in base for my item. I mean, it's nice to be on a spike point. Now, of course, I'm more fed than him. I have 2 full items he hasn't bought yet. He has 1.5, basically. Goodbye, Zyra. Oh, she has Nashers. This is a big purchase for her. I'm pretty sure Katarina Nashers, why it's such a big purchase is her ultimate procs on hit, but it only procs it at like a 20% or something effective rate, because otherwise it would be broken. But I think it adds like almost 200 damage or something to your ultimate. You might think 200 damage might not be a lot, but it actually is when the ultimate already deals like 500 base. The reason why I don't want to fully commit here, she wants this cannon so bad. I'm just gonna kill her again. She wanted the cannon, so we can just step up and go. One big thing that I'm doing over and over again here is I am going in without any information about where Maokai is. If Maokai is nearby during any of these points, I could easily die. I really am disrespecting any form of the jungle being nearby, but it's good to know how much damage you can deal and abuse your lead. And this is honestly the best way to climb inside of any elo if you're inside of silver or gold, in my opinion. The biggest thing is knowing your champion's limits to the point that you can hard abuse whenever you get a lead on somebody. I know it's easier said than done because everybody, you know, you could, yeah, but like your challenger and they're gold and maybe they're not confident on their champion or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, I'm not doing anything mechanically like difficult, in my opinion. I think that, if anything, the biggest thing is decision making more so than mechanics. There's like a Maokai nearby. I'm like trying to find him. I mean, I just burned his armor a little bit. One more hit. Nice. Got him. Oh, killed the cat again. I was going to flash ulti because I knew she was going to Shempo to the wave. So I was like, let's follow her all the way back. But I actually don't think I was in range for the flash ult yet. I can kill her under tower again, though. I think. This time she has Shunpos. So can I land it this time? She knows that if she gets hit, she's dead. Here, I'm just gonna go back. I'm just trying to get these creeps here. Did Nocturne use ultimate? I think I'm out. So, your Q, by the way, can be blocked by others. So what I did was... Here, wait, or this person can jump on me. She used Ignite, so I'll just shield myself. Here. Tempo back. No? You're not going to? Okay. No! Okay, cool. She could have killed me. She could have probably, if she used Gale Force forward and killed me, it actually would have been worth, because I was worth a lot of money. She would have probably died, 100%, but whenever I think about shutdowns and you're in a losing game, that especially you're this far behind, if I was on the enemy team, I would be committing all resources to kill me, no matter what. Even if you trade 1 for 1, it's worth. So that's how you would come back. Basically, use your body to kill the person that's actually worth more. Because at this rate, the only other way to win is waiting to extreme late game. And why extreme late game matters is when I'm full build, I can't get any stronger. And if somebody's at like 4 items, that's normally still pretty strong, so they can deal quite a bit of damage. If you like watch LCS, you know how gold leads are, like this team is 3,000 gold ahead. During the early game, that's a pretty significant margin. Let's say like a team has 9k total versus 12k total. And then during the late game, now it's 17k to 20k. The 3k doesn't matter as much, right? Because the total percentage of it is not as important anymore. The difference of 3k only matters during the early game. I can just ult here. She's dead. Oh, that crit for 600. Oh, I didn't show my runes. Here are my runes. I'm actually copying my Rek'Sai runes, except for... Wait, these aren't the runes. Okay, they're the exact same runes, except for rather than Halo Blades, I have Dark Harvest. That's it. Otherwise, exactly the same with the Gathering Storm, because I'm just trying to get as much AD as possible. If we can make it to 30 minutes or whatever, then we get the Gathering Storm proc that gives a massive amount of AD, and it's just really fun. Nocturne might ulti me, but if ultis me, I have my teammates right behind me. I know that it's possible to kill me with enough members. So I am still paying attention to where my teammates are on the map occasionally. Okay, cool. We've got them off of the Rift Herald. I almost have my next item as well. I don't have my ultimate, otherwise anybody that face checked me would just die, but that guy's dead. See, I'm level 14, so my Ignite deals quite a bit of damage, because Ignite scales with levels. All summoners scale with levels, except for Flash, I guess. Katarina, we would have seen her. If she was to rotate, we would have saw her on this ward. We do know that she's bot side somewhere, so I'm just going to start rotating down to see if I can pick her. Got her. We'll buy Collector next. The next item could have also been Infinity Edge, because Infinity Edge does give that 60%. If you have 60% crit, it's like bonus damage. So I could have built that as well. But this isn't that bad because lethality is actually a pretty strong stat paired with crit. And it doesn't give that bad of AD as well. It gives a little bit less than this, but also it's way cheaper. Infinity Edge is the most expensive crit item, so just like Death Cap. Let's just do camps until somebody shows up. They do have armor. Oh, I missed. So this could be a big fight for them. No. I'm not gonna go in. If I go in, I'll get engaged on by Maokai and also everybody else, like Nocturne maybe. Actually, he did use his ultimate recently, but I still don't want to go in. I'll probably just die. Probably. There's a chance that I could have just stood still and just auto-attacked people down. Maybe. I could actually kill people pretty fast just with ultimate plus like 1E because it hits so hard. So I'm wondering if I can like get Katarina to go for the wave and then we just ulti to follow and then we Q after. See you later. She is dead as well. As soon as Blitz pulled me, I knew that I should immediately ulti the, Wait, come over the wall. I timed that perfectly. That's not even that easy to accomplish. If anything, that was the most impressive thing that I've done during this game. By the way, I'm playing with my viewers, so they know I was gonna, like... I'm not griefing random people. They're probably laughing about it. I'm with pre-made of 5 people. Don't do that in your games. Oh, look at that. Got her. Big crit. Okay, I'm finally dead. Yeah, I wish I got this guy. Oh, the Blitzcrank is the one who got the kill, though, so... let's go Infinity Edge next. Infinity Edge is the one who got the kill on me, so they got so much gold, but only for one person. The reason why this was difficult is because she was actually really close to the Blast Cone, so I don't have that much time to reaction speed it, and I'm an old man, so... You know, my reaction speed isn't what it used to be, even though I think that's also a made-up concept. I'm pretty sure I looked up stats on it, and it was like... As long as you're consistent with, you know, doing things that require reaction speed, it, like, even into your 30s, it's, like, exactly the same. If anything, if I feel different than as I was younger, in my opinion, it's mostly decision-making than anything else. Like, it's not as quick. But that's different than, like, reaction speed of, like, Flash and stuff, in my opinion. Or, like, being aware of everything that's going on. Okay, I mean, we can do Baron whenever. Oh. Do the dragon? Oh, they're gonna get it before us because we want top. Oh, actually, maybe not. I did step on a trap just now. I want the cannon. I don't want the cannon. Yeah, the dragons take too long. If this was one of those previous patches where the dragon was less tanky, I think they would have gotten it. I'm just going to ignore the Maokai here and just go for everybody else. I'm just going to ignite. She's dead. And they're aced, and that might be the game, unfortunately, before I can even build my Infinity Edge. That would give me even more crit on my E. So, see how this deals 500 damage? Infinity Edge means that that ability now goes to my attack damage instead. It's not addition, it just replaces it. It's different than Rek'Sai's. Rek'Sai's ability, I don't know if you guys saw the other video where I also did crit. In a similar fashion, Rek'Sai's Q is deal additional damage, while this one is Vi's next attack deals this. I don't know why they're not consistent with, like, that kind of stuff, but... Okay, we do have Infinity Edge, plus also, I can maybe take blue buff on the way out. Now, the blue buff isn't important, it's that blue buff is worth, like, 100 gold, and if we get that, we can maybe buy... Should I die? Just fight this? There's a chance that we don't die. Oh my god, I missed! I missed, but that's okay. I'm trying to make the game last a little bit longer because I really want to get the Infinity Edge plus, like, a huge amount of damage on my E, so I just crit. I want to see if I can crit for, like, 1,000 on a person. On a champion rather than a minion. Because minions have, like, no armor. They have 0. No, my team's just ending. Oh, I think it's over. Oh, spent all that time. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. Always seeing Katarina lose is a favorite thing of mine, personally. I do not like that champion whatsoever, so this gave me quite a bit of dopamine. Also, Katarina is definitely an easy matchup for Vi. By no means do I think that, like, she necessarily did, like, very poorly. If I was to play against Lux, which actually I just played against as Vi, it's way harder because she's ranged. Plus, if I jump in on her, she has CC and, like, a shield, etc. So this is definitely a really hard matchup for Kat. It's pretty unlucky to face a bruiser. I definitely think Katarina is a champion that already is difficult to play versus because you have to play so safe versus many champions. But playing against bruisers should be nearly impossible. Like, if you play versus Renekton mid, it's basically doomed. I don't think you can ever kill Renekton as Katarina, realistically, without the Renekton making huge mistakes. So, anyways, I hope that you guys still enjoyed it, and it was fun to watch and educational still for you guys. So, thanks for watching once again. I hope that you have a good day. Pretty decent damage. And yeah. And everybody's flaming. So, anyways, once again, have a good day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.